Quick one. No verbs.
No,
Just
no,
all.
no.
Yeah.
All right. So I only have like a layman's knowledge of the question I'm about to ask you, but I'll do it real quick. So I had to do a project on galactic filament, and I kind of had a poof moment looking at like a diagram of it and how like those big like columnar structures of galaxies kind of go off into ordered space, and it kind of made me want to ask you since you're here and I'm here. It seemed like a good opportunity. So do you see any, and it sounds, and it might sound silly, but do you see any like intention or anything in like the ordering of this of the cosmos, especially at that macro scale, or like what do you see into that? Because that was kind of like a poof moment for me.
Yeah. So if intent is an interesting question when imposed on the universe. For the longest while, philosophically, people imagined that the universe was some perfect place. Earth was a haven for life, especially human life, and everything is just right for us. And that would leave you thinking that there's some intent to the universe, that the universe is serving our needs. And of course, this is, as you would suspect, very strong in religious philosophies, where the adherents of that particular religion are sure that they are more special than any other religion, or more correct in so doing. When you look at the large-scale universe and you see these structures, what you have to ask yourself is, suppose all the galaxies were exactly equally spaced, rather than in these filaments and structures. Perhaps you'd be asking the same thing. Oh, look at, is there some intent here? Look how beautifully ordered it is. Ask yourself, is there some configuration of the universe where you wouldn't ask that? Because if there isn't, then the question doesn't actually aim towards a unique answer. If anything you see out there looks like it's ordered to you, then the question, you can't ask the question. You have to be able to ask the question such that if it were this other way, you would reject it. Now, the people who said Earth is a haven and all this, the fossil record argues differently. 97.8% of all life that ever existed is now extinct. That's the sign not of a planet that loves its life. That's a sign of a planet that wants it to get the life the hell off.
Right. That's
okay?
the anti-haven.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We are alive not because, but in spite of it. From tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, droughts, floods. Every year, they kill thousands of people. Thousands.
You're kind of bumming me out, I have to say.
I'm not done. Not to mention asteroid impacts. Took out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. Earth is in a shooting gallery. You want to say there's intent? Yeah, the intent is to kill us. Okay? There's your intent.
Wow.
So the more you look at the universe, the less clear any purposeful intent there is. And I recommend, if you look online, Google my name and universe and the word purpose. And I have an essay that was actually done up on it as a YouTube video as well, where I comment on, does the universe have purpose?
On that upbeat note, we're going to need to.
Wait. You want to upbeat?
Give us
when the asteroid comes.
Yes.
Okay. If we have people who reject the science world, and the asteroid is headed towards us, they will be doing a number of things, praying certainly. They'll be running away from the impact point. They'll be buying toilet paper and bottled water. And whereas if you had scientists in your midst and engineers, when the asteroid comes, they say, how can I deflect that? Two completely different outlooks on your fate. So if I'm bumming you out by saying there's disaster that will kill us, I'd like to lift you up again by saying it may be that innovations in science and technology may be the only thing that can save us from ourselves.
You debummed me. That's perfect. All right.